Decepticon leader Clench here is what we call in the business an obliterator. That's a subgroup of Transformers which has even less members per faction than the Horrorcons, if you can believe that, as each side only has one. Still, one's enough when they're this tough. Plus he's named after what my teeth do when you walk into the room. Clench came out exclusively in Europe in 1993 and he was re-released the following year in the Generation 2 line as Colossus. And he definitely has that G2 aesthetic going on, doesn't he? Screaming hot pinks, acidic greens all held together with this ominous dark blue. Wait, is it still ominous when he has this, frankly, fabulous glitter running through him? I love it, even if sometimes I think it looks more like he's speckled with dust. That head sculpt as well, just truly villainous with the mask and the light piping from another universe. A handsome lad, no doubt. Look at these wild insignias on his shoulders here. A wolf in crosshairs with a lightning bolt running through it. It feels a little bit right-wing, but I guess that's the Decepticons for you. He's not massively posable. We get about 90 degrees out of the arms, but the legs can move at the hips and the knees, and that'll do you no good at all when trying to stand him up, but it's nice that it's not just a solid loaf. Now you might be thinking, Gavin, this obliterator doesn't even have a gun. How are they going to obliterate anything? Well, if you'd sit back down and put your seatbelt back on, I'll tell you. Accompanying Clench is his artillery platform. Wowee, this thing's impressive, and there's no way it turns into anything. Press the top button and whoomph, this sickly, pissy viewfinder pops up. Open up the tops on either side and feed in your Manta Force level green plastic missiles. Now all that's left is for Clench to assume the position, getting some poor sod in their viewfinder.
Uh-oh.
When you pull the lever back, let go and the missiles fire, letting some other missiles be gravity fed, as they put it, into position to fire again. And that's cool, isn't it? The whole thing is very Thunderclash, and it's hard not to at least appreciate that. Now, if you're anything like me, you'll enjoy the Transformers by Hasbro, so you'll be wanting to know about the transformation. Well, Clench here combines the robot and artillery modes. Shocking, I know. Both transformations are very simple and they click together with ease. It's either that or I'm an absolute expert. Your call. Isn't that lovely? A nice long-nosed truck. I think all the sticker work really shines best in this mode. We get the Robots in Disguise name being given the respect it deserves, as Clench has Transformers written on his windshield. There's also a Texas license plate. I don't know if that's because Clench here is a weirdo gun nut, or if there's some sort of other inside joke we're not meant to understand, but I couldn't find out why this is here. The launcher and the target gimmicks still work in these modes of course, but facing behind, so tailgaters beware. We also get this quite creepy back-end grabby claw. Clench is a really solid toy. It's fun, it's easy to switch modes, it's satisfying to bring them back together, and the look is super unique. It's a shame we didn't get more time in the comics or other media with them. Maybe it's because their name reminds everyone of bum cheeks. Anyway, folks, you have 1 week to get your entries in for our custom colouring contest. Matt over at Sloth and Crocodile has kindly afforded TRDQ patrons the opportunity to win a G1 custom Beachcomber toy of their own design. Matt makes wonderful customs that are not 3D printed, they are resin cast so they feel like the real deal. Simply sign up at patreon.com/TRDQ, go to our recent posts and you'll see my video from pre-TF Nation, download the entry sheet, design your toy, give it a name, give it a bio if you want, and the best one, in my opinion, will be contacted by the end of August. Early September at the most. You can reply to the post on Patreon with your entry or email it to askrepugnus@gmail.com from the email you signed up to the Patreon with, and then we're laughing. Thanks again to Matt, we've had some very fun entries so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing more. And speaking of the Patreon, a big thanks to patron Calltire, whose favourite toy is Transformers Cybertron Backstop, which is an absolutely adorable toy, and a good pick. So cheers, and bye.